Hello everybody and welcome back to Astroneer with your friend Kuros Paladin. Thank you for joining me today. So, this episode, what am I going to do? Well, you can see in the background there I've got a large, extra large shredder currently printing up because I'm tired of looking at all the trash that's just been building up here on my yard. So we're going to get rid of all that. And also, I'm going to be able to get quite a bit of scrap because this episode I'm going to connect power to the first gateway chamber in this game. I've yet to actually I've yet to power a single gateway chamber in this game, in this particular save. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Well, that's weird. Activate a gateway chamber. And I'm going to do that by cheating, but not cheating. So what do I mean by that? I'm going to build rail to it. And also, at the same time, that's going to be the rail line that heads out to that wrecked base. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, but I'm going to be cutting out a lot because I just understand, you know, it's easier to watch things go fast. So, we've got our extra large shredder. This is good because now I can start getting rid of stuff. Of course, though, before I even do that, there's one thing right off the bat that I should get, and I don't have any compound. Wow. Okay. What I would like to do is get a storage canister. I could probably, you know what, I could probably get away with using this one instead. Because there's only 5 lithium in there. And eventually I'll be going through all that, so we'll just use this one instead. Okay. So I'll go ahead and set that there. And then I do actually have a trade platform already, so... and let's just go ahead and we're going to start throwing stuff on the shredder. So let's go ahead, we're going to get rid of some of these used... why can I not speak? It's hard to speak, right? Solid fuel thrusters. I had to hover over to figure out what it was. So bring all this over here. Just get that started. We got that as well, and I think that's everything that was over there. Yeah. So, I guess I should do a couple things. One, if I set this to Astroneer, there we go. Okay. Okay, these get you a lot more scrap than I thought. For some reason I thought they were not worth too much, but at least 2, 3. Okay, so 1.5 per, it looks like. Alright, so anyhow, while that's doing its thing, while it's chewing on it, I've sort of planned a route to get over to this new location. And I'm going to go through right here in this kind of valley through the forest here. Wow, okay, so just made my way through the forest and we've got a fairly good path going right through. I had to take down some trees, unfortunately, but we are through the forest and now I just have some nice open plains to get through. I didn't want to do this, but I ended up having to put a junction right here, which is going to kind of throw off what I was trying to accomplish up in here, but that will just have to be what I have, and I'll go from there. So the idea is this track is going to go track. Is it really track? I don't know. I wouldn't really call it track, but anyhow, it's going to go to that point of interest right there, and then I'm just going to take a spur over to that gateway chamber so I can power it up. Actually, you know what? The more I look at it, I think I'm going to put a junction here. I probably should have done that instead. So, rail junction. Let's go ahead. No, wait, what do I... Oh, I just picked up an extra one, that's why. And it is going to go off that way. I still want this to be straight. Of course, coal is now kind of blocking my view of what I have. And I want this to be closer than normal, probably, because rail posts... junctions tend to go a little bit further than rail posts. And if I do remove that junction in the future, I want to be able to put a rail post in its place. I'm gonna have to build a bridge. Of course, don't have any soil, so we'll just steal some from underneath. I think it'll... I don't think we'll undermine the structural integrity of this thing. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to put that post down right here. And we're going to just connect right up to it. So here we go. Hey, there we go. Well, that's weird. Let's go ahead and check on our titanium that's been running for a while. Okay, off to Glacio. Where are you? Way over there. Oh, I still have those memories of Alpha where you had to wait for the planets to get into range, and sometimes it could be 5-10 minutes. You're just sitting there waiting and waiting. Alright, let's see how we're doing. And yeah, it stalled. Darn it. Alright. And this is going to be really interesting because I don't know if I'll be able to place it down in the same spot that I picked it up from. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna pick it up and see if I can drop it right back down where I picked it up from. Okay. And that should... Okay, good, it does. Alright. So there's about an hour worth of gathering of Titanite. That did not happen. I am surprised at how far behind I am on these missions. I think I got sidetracked with snails, then I got sidetracked with rails, so snails and rails, right? Okay, well, I think this is a good spot to stop, everybody. Not a lot really done this episode, but what I want to do is continue on with missions, get some rails going somewhere, get some automation going, similar to what I've got going over there on Glacio. I'm going to want to get some iron. I'm going to want to get some compound, some resin. Definitely will need both of those because just burn through a lot of that stuff. I'm going to burn through some of these missions here so that I can actually get some stuff out of it, because there's some pretty good rewards. I think there's a couple more QTRTGs you can get. Yeah, the wind turbines and large turbine. There's a QTRTG, 2 QTRTGs, another QTRTG. So yeah, a lot of stuff. And of course, the vertical thinking, which I just had to get back over to Visania and finish that one off as well. But for right now, I think I'm going to end it here. Folks, I hope you had a great time, and I will see all of you in the next episode of Astroneer. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, take care and good night.